Tamarak Trail is a newly released strategic dice-based roguelike which sees us follow a trail through a corrupted forest, facing incredibly designed nightmarish creatures and battling with customizable dice with a strange form of RNG. After countless unsuccessful attempts and the realization that the initials of the game's title would have made me laugh when I was a teenager, I'm ready to tell you if Tamarak Trail is a real fun or a refund. After a mysterious meteorite crashes into a lively forest, mutating its inhabitants into deadly aberrations even Australians would avoid, we set out with one of three characters to find and cleanse the source of these cursed woods. Facing opponents like pigeons armed with rifles, mutated 2-story-high lizards, and whatever the heck these are supposed to be, we take turns with the creatures in a uniquely designed combat system. In Tamarak Trail, TT, we are armed with reshapeable dice, which we will check out in a minute, have two resources called Resolve, the mana pool, and Wounds, the life pool. But the Resolve not only functions as the typical mana, which gets depleted by using the various sides of the die, but also as an additional life pool. Incoming hits will drain the Resolve, and once it reaches 0, 1 wound will be expanded for every hit at 0 Resolve. The small amount of wounds, paired with the limited regeneration we get from the rarely found campsites on the map, sees us heavily strategize how to use our dice set. These are typical 6-sided dice, which can be enhanced by cores affecting their offensive or defensive uses. Furthermore, each side can be changed by implementing skills we gain after each battle or an incredibly detailed shop accompanied with its own band. These skills exhaust the Resolve and have countless ways of impacting the fight. Some straight out deal damage, put up a shield, or set up various buffs and debuffs, while other skills are heavily affected by the amount of bounces we do. Each turn we need to throw the dice, and for every collision the bounce marker goes up, increasing the Resolve cost, while also impacting some of the skills, like the Jagged Bolt, dealing 3 bleed stacks for each bounce. Combining this skill with Vampire Bite, which deals damage and regains Resolve for each bleed stack, and we have an endless amount of Resolve. However, these dice combinations require us to pray to the RNG gods to be on our side, since we do have a 1 in 6 chance to hit the wanted skill side. Although this 1 in 6 chance feels a bit off. Every time we pick up a die, it spins around, and due to the simulated physics of a falling die, we can manipulate the outcome quite heavily. Furthermore, a lot of spells turn the die to a predetermined side, giving us the option to build up skill chains or even do infinite combos. These infinite combos occur when we have two skills spinning the die back and forth to each other, having devastating effects and exhaust one side of the combo. These combos and the general skill toolkit change heavily depending on which character we pick, with the detective focusing on bleeds and a consistent direct damage output, while the tracker has unique traps activating only once, while munition stacks can be built up to pump out all at once with one blasting attack, just like a teenager during sex. The magician is an entirely different breed, focusing on building elemental stacks which fuse into powerful debuffs, like combining fire and earth stacks, resulting in a heavy-hitting burning debuff, and wind spreads each elemental stack to other enemies, resulting in the insane combination of earth, wind and fire and their mega hit September. Unlocking these characters, as well as new game features and more cores, is done by obtaining a unique currency we can spend in the main hub, a lodge in the Cursed Forest, where we can also increase the difficulty. The cost for these features, however, is quite high, which sees us tread on the trail many times to unlock just one new character or upgrade. With this high cost to reach a great replayability and the strange RNG of a 6-sided die, Tamarak Trail still amazes with the unique characters, incredible combat system and beautiful art style, resulting in it being a real fun and being very close to absolute greatness. Would you agree with my verdict? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to clean your shower drain once in a while.